Keep Countess Jade close. She is critical to your future.
Is it possible you could be more cryptic?
I can only offer condolences, Katana.
That's all? My mother died to save the realms. I hope my sister's reign will succeed.
As do I. Long live the Queen.
You and my Titan double seemed very familiar.
Why shall remain shrouded in mystery.
It's not fair that both my parents were murdered.
You're right, Kitana. It is not.
Will the suffering of the realms ever cease?
Those who live in them will decide. Outworld's army does well under your command.
You should hope that our realms remain at peace.
It worries me that Melina builds a coliseum.
Why? Do Earthrealmers not have sports?
May my champions search Outworld for Shang Tsung.
Only if Li Mei supervises them. I will deal with those who object to my rule.
Be a sovereign, Empress, not a tyrant.
Would you ever have told us who you truly are?
Had it not been for this crisis, no.
The next prison to hold Shao must be stronger.
If you'll allow it, I will confine him to the void. Earthrealm will support Outworld in any way it can.
Do not seek to become overly entwined in our affairs.
If Reiko frees Onaga from Mount Sage,
I am aware, Liu Kang. I know the legends.
I treasured the fellowship of both your parents.
Then why didn't you do more to save them? Are other villains you've neutered dwelling in this timeline?
I would rather not reveal that, Empress. The Umgadi's vigilance is a boon to Outworld.
Do you say that to bias me in your favor? Was I drastically different in past timelines?
One could say that, Tanya.
You'll continue to look out for the Empress, yes?
Whatever it takes to keep the realms at peace. There are challenges ahead for your order.
Warnings are worthless if they aren't specific. I worship Delia and Argus, not you.
Nor would I have it otherwise. I would like Raiden to train with the Umgadi.
We'll teach him to fight like a woman.
I am glad you and the Empress found each other.
Are you the reason we're together? You could tell me who murdered the Emperor.
To do so would disrupt the proper flow of history.
Following Shao destroyed my life.
Bitter that you abetted him, or that you failed?
You took godhood from me?
Because in no timeline had you used it wisely. 500,000 Saidans dead.
And if I could bring them back, I would.
Pride has been your downfall in all timelines.
Then why not change me in this one?
Why was being High Mage not enough?
You tell me. You gave me this ambition.
Outworld has no place for you now.
Nor does Earthrealm, I presume. Why punish me for your failings?
It's how you use the power I gave you that's problematic.
What makes you worthy to be Time's keeper?
I am not so prideful to think that I am.
Did you intend for me to be orphaned?
Some threads must be cut to weave time's fabric.
I'm not sure I can forgive you.
Being keeper of time meant making many hard choices. I cannot bring back your family, Tomas.
You can't, or you won't. Why did you send for me?
I hope to clear up our differences.
Can I get the brothers to reconcile?
They must choose their own path, Tomas. Kuai Liang needs you for the battles ahead.
I'll always be there for him, Liu Kang.
Hanzo must master his anger.
We will teach him the way.
In prior timelines, I wasn't Scorpion?
In prior timelines, you were Sub-Zero.
Building the Shirai Ryu is a formidable task.
I have faith that you will succeed, Grandmaster. You allow vengeance to consume you.
I should not punish Bi-Han for his crimes?
I had such high hopes for your brother.
As did I, Lord Liu Kang.
Are the Shirai Ryu ready to defend Earthrealm?
Allow me to demonstrate our skills. I doubt we've seen the last of other timelines.
Which is why we remain vigilant, Kuai Liang.
As Time's Keeper, you could have abolished combat.
Even a Titan's power has limits.
You want peace? Let us be.
The Lin Kuei's sins are not easily forgiven.
I wasn't aware of Shang Tsung's experiments.
Had you known, would your choice have been different?
You've turned Kuai Liang against me.
Blame only yourself, Bihan.
Earthrealm isn't yours to rule.
Nor has it ever been, Bihan. You have forsaken your family.
To free the Lin Kuei from bondage.
Your actions cost lives, Bihan.
They were in the Lin Kuei's best interests.
Your brothers regret losing your fellowship.
Then they shouldn't have disobeyed my commands.
For Earthrealm's sake, reconcile with Kuai Liang.
Never again shall his name pass my lips.
Come in from the cold, Bihan.
And again kneel before you? My father was a fool to follow you.
He wisely honored Earthrealm with his service. You will not enter the Temple of the Elements.
I will have the power you've locked away inside. You hid the hourglass from all of us.
Its power was best kept secret.
How could you let Zaterrans like me be slaughtered?
I am powerful, Sizoth, but I am not omnipotent. It was not my intent to see your family murdered.
How could a god's plan be so easily foiled?
You have made excellent progress, Sizoth.
You're surprised by how far I've come?
Be careful, Sizoth. Ashra is still a demon.
Don't we all have a demonic side? I'm not convinced the Shaolin fully accept me.
Sadly, even they aren't immune to prejudice. You are always welcome in Earthrealm, Sizoth.
I wish the same were true in Zaterra. I never thought I'd meet the realm's creator.
Think of me more as their steward.
Will Ashra achieve the absolution she desires?
If you aid her as I hope, yes. Why did you choose to trust me?
Because you had no reason to lie.
It is beyond my power to prevent all injustice.
Then it shall always fester. If you know those who become criminals, tell me.
Even I cannot foretell the future flawlessly, Li Mei. You have my condolences on the loss of Sindel.
She died as she lived, in Outworld service.
The Black Dragon has infiltrated Sundo.
It will gain no traction here, Liu Kang. The Umgadi's matrons have been arrested.
May they be punished for their crimes against you.
Do Earthrealmers also deal with crime?
They are not immune to its scourge, Li Mei.
I regret having never known my parents.
Who says you will not in the future?
Thank you for helping foil Xiao's rebellion.
Duty required that I stop him. You must administer justice fairly, Li Mei.
Has anyone dared suggest I've done otherwise?
You set things up so I'd fight Johnny for Sento.
I wanted you to meet. The fight was your decision.
Will I ever be free of the Yakuza?
It depends upon the road you choose. You can learn much from Jackson Briggs.
I've learned a lot from him already. Su-Chin wants me back.
You made as strong an impression as she did.
Kuai Liang says I shouldn't trust the Black Dragon.
In this, as in all timelines, they are scoundrels. Sento is even more powerful than you know.
What else can it do, Liu Kang?
Your war on the underworld is taking innocent lives.
Am I to blame for my enemy's wanton violence?
When you move, fall like a thunderbolt.
Isn't that advice for Raiden?
Know, Baraka, that the heavens await you.
Until then, must I suffer?
Father, tribune, merchant, yours is a life well lived.
It was until Tarkat took it from me. You owe me for saving your minions.
Did we not free you of Shang Tsung's depredations?
If you're a god, then cure me!
I did not give myself that power. Your people's plight has improved.
No thanks to you, Liu Kang. As my creator, you're to blame for my affliction.
It was an unforeseen consequence, Baraka. The new Empress needs your support.
She knows my price to get it. What are the odds I'd meet a demigod?
Let alone fight one.
You required my presence?
To help me sharpen my skills.
Any advice for when I control the hourglass?
Let all people be masters of their fate.
Shall we make use of this time?
We shall let no advantage slip.
Do not blame yourself for Shujinko.
If only I had found a less radical solution. May we never again encounter other timelines.
It is unlikely we have seen the last of them.
I mean for you to replace me.
I can only succeed you, Lord Liu Kang. Losing immortality does not worry you.
All good things must end, Geras. Your decision to serve gladdens me.
It was an honor to be asked. Titan Onaga is the most powerful yet.
We will defeat him, Geras. Yet another timeline threatens us.
This one created by a Titan Onaga.
Are you my Geras or Shang Tsung's?
You will know when this battle ends.
This timeline has not improved as I had hoped.
Thoughts like that led to Kronika's madness.
Your plan to punish me has failed.
I wished to reform you, not punish you. The realms nearly died, and still you won't repent.
I would do the same again in a heartbeat.
You have fallen short of every hope I had for you.
Music to my ears, Liu Kang. I resent what you've done to me in this timeline.
And I what you've done in all others. Your Titan self is not one to emulate.
Why? Because he threatens your power?
Your thirst for power will never be quenched.
You say that like it's a character flaw. You shouldn't have let me return.
I will never regret showing mercy.
I now understand my true potential.
Which puts all the realms in danger.
How is it you are my creator?
It is a longer story than we have time for. You have no army to command, General.
Those loyal to me still follow. If you loathe me, why bring me into this timeline?
Because I had hoped you could be redeemed. I will not let you unleash civil war.
Outworld's affairs aren't your business, Liu Kang.
Where are your armies, General?
This isn't war, Liu Kang. It's personal.
Those with power must know how to use it wisely.
That's why Sindel is unfit for the throne. All my life, I have wanted to take yours.
Yours is an unhealthy obsession, General.
Your endgame is Outworld's oppression.
Nothing could be further from the truth. I do not ask for worship, just faith.
That must be earned, Liu Kang. Shao has fomented much animosity against you.
If you must distance yourself, I understand.
Was Shao right, after all? Were you pulling our strings?
Despite what he believes, I am not a puppet master.
My past iteration sounds like a screeching harpy.
Many are thankful for the changes I made.
Until your revelation, I felt in control of my destiny.
You still are, Your Highness. The wise warrior avoids the battle.
As Empress, I often have no choice.
Crafting a timeline is a complex endeavor.
So I should be quiet and not complain?
Not once have I sought to influence you unduly.
Your intentions haven't always matched your actions.
Our realms must coexist peacefully.
As long as yours dominates mine, they can't.
It is suicide to try to tame Onaga.
That won't stop me from obeying the General's command.
You have committed war crimes, Rico.
It's no crime to protect one's homeland.
Shao is wrong about my intentions.
Why would I believe a word you say? Melina's a puppet. You pull the strings.
She is her own woman and her own queen, Rico.
You've won a battle, not the war.
No one is more aware of that than I, Reiko.
You've schemed against Outworld long enough.
I have not schemed against it at all.
You created Outworld?
And I only want what's best for it. Madame Bo thinks your sister is ready.
I agree. She'll make an excellent Shaolin. Shall we go again?
It is possible to train too hard, Raiden. You must continue to learn.
I would welcome your instruction.
Pass this test and join the Shaolin's inner circle.
I will prove worthy of the White Lotus.
Kung Lao's ego is irritating the other monks.
I will speak to him, Lord Liu Kang. Will I ever get to see the hourglass?
Not if this timeline unfolds as it should.
Will Empress Melina keep the peace?
We must prepare as if she will not.
Master Kai taught me Crouching Tiger style.
Try it against my Hidden Dragon style. I grow weary of other timelines that keep the barriers among them closed. What happened to your katana? An evil clown tricked me into taking her life. Accosted by yet another me. How many of us have you met? What is your role in your timeline? I'm a global martial arts star, aren't you? Does Onaga exist in your timeline? Exist in it. He rules it. Are you here to help or harm? Who says I can't do both? Giving Kenshi Sento was most honorable.
After what he did, he deserved it. Are you sure your mini-tournament wasn't rigged?
Raiden's victory was honestly earned.
So last time around, I hooked up with someone else?
Spoilers, Johnny Cage.
I don't know how, but you made me even more perfect.
If only I had made you more humble.
I'm telling you, Geras is leading man material.
Much more so than you grasp.
You cool with me posting Outworld pics on social?
Social what, Johnny Cage? There is more to life than fortune and glory.
Oh wait, you're serious.
It saddened me to see your marriage end.
Me too, Liu Kang.
I will now demonstrate why you sanded those floors.
Holy shit! I've been Miyagi'd.
I do not need a credit on your film, Johnny Cage.
You EP'd the shit out of this timeline. Oh, you're getting one.
You trained my ancient ancestor?
The great Kung Lao was my grandest champion. The great Kung Lao would take pride in you.
That is the greatest compliment I could receive. How much longer will Raiden be champion?
Until someone more worthy takes his place.
Why are the great Kung Lao's victories hidden?
The world is not yet ready to know them. Are you aware that Raiden trains with Scorpion?
To what end, Lord Liu Kang?
Why did you not heed Raiden's warning?
I thought I could train Shujinko alone. Can I play a part when Raiden's sister is tested?
The exam scenario is up to Madame Bo. Had you trained harder, you would be champion.
I am well aware, Lord Liu Kang.
So the masters have made you one of them?
They know I have much to teach. Quan Chi and Shang Tsung are still out there.
We must prepare for when we find them, Kung Lao. A new threat emerges from the Netherrealm.
I will not rest until it is defeated.
Master Kai speaks highly of your skills.
He honors me with his praise. I am proud to be one of your champions.
You have earned it, Ashra.
I actually like Kung Lao's nickname for me.
Shaolin Demon is too irreverent. When you find Quan Chi, capture, do not kill.
I cannot promise that, Liu Kang. It is an awesome burden being Keeper of Time.
That is why it can drive one mad.
Gira says I have never achieved absolution.
I intend this timeline to be different. You have adjusted well to life in Earthrealm.
Nothing could suit me better.
The battle between good and evil is eternal.
Why must it be fought inside me?
Aid us or we will feed on Earthrealm.
Neither will come to pass, Nitara.
Surely an arrangement can be made.
I know better than to accept your word. Vaternus' ways are unsustainable.
Only if we can't find more on whom to feed. You could help Vaternus, but choose not to.
I am not obliged to save it from its hubris.
It's not our fault that we starve.
Vaternus has only itself to blame. You must embrace hope and faith, Nitara.
Neither means anything to me.
To gain immortality, Vaternus has debased itself.
Your disapproval means nothing, Liu Kang.
The Coven has led Vaternus astray.
They're the only ones defending our interests.
It is not your ends I object to. It is the means.
Revolution isn't pretty, Liu Kang.
What is left of Saido's government will negotiate.
Negotiate? I'm dictating terms. If you'd add your magic to Reigns...
I will not abet mass murder, Havoc.
No realms, no borders, no gods.
A fantasy born of self-delusion, Havoc.
Saido won't be free until its last priest is dead.
Faith ennobles, Havoc. It does not oppress.
There can be no liberty when people worship tyrants.
I am neither worship nor a tyrant, Havoc. Achieving liberation requires patience.
Tell that to those who suffer, demigod.
I force no one. Mortals choose to follow me.
Making you their master, which makes them slaves.